Okay, good afternoon everybody. It is Tuesday the 14th of February 2023. I'm over in Stanley Park once again to get my next midweek video of the Anfield Road Stand with the voiceover, where I answer any questions and comments put on to my weekend video. That's what we're going to do today. So first and foremost, before I get started, I suppose I should mention the elephants in the sky, so to speak. I was at the match last night, the derby. I did do a video. I uploaded a video early this morning. That's up there. Liverpool won, Everton lost. We'll leave it at that. Fair play to Liverpool. Liverpool really turned up last night and were very good. Definitely the better team won on the night. Unfortunately for my team, but yeah, definitely the better team. I was in the main stand, so the good thing is I'm going to share some photos and footage of having a look at the Anfield Road Stand from inside the main stand. I was lucky enough to get tickets from, and thanks very much to Steve who sorted the tickets out for me. So I was lucky enough to get the tickets at the upper main stand, and it was the Anfield Road end, so I got some good shots, so I'll share that with you, okay, as well as some other things I've been given this week as well. So for now, God, I'm really out of breath. So for now, we're going to get up in the air, take a look at this. I'll definitely get a UV lens on today, but we'll take a look at this and I'll address some questions and comments. Let's get up there. Okay guys, so here we go. We're going right up in the air here. There's a bit of wind up here. I hope that UV lens hasn't made the screen too dark, guys. Obviously I've got to put it on because otherwise there would be massive glare off the sun, as you can see over the stadium there. But we'll get a bit closer to it anyway, and we'll jump into these questions and comments, because you've probably seen in the latest videos, I do start running out of time with the drone when it's up there, because, you know, once we start talking, we go on and on and on. So let's make a start, and we have, let's get a little bit closer. There, I'll move around in a minute too. We have Claire Cox, who says, I always look forward to your vids. Thanks, Claire. So thank you for doing these. Could you please take a closer look at the brickwork next time out to see how that's progressing? P.S. I even love when you get the date wrong. You've been doing well lately. Yeah, the date thing's a funny one for me. As I've said before many times, I do work in an office environment for my full-time job, and I'm like quoting the date all the time. So when I get to say it live on my videos, I just constantly get it wrong. Just I don't know what the problem is there, but okay. The brickwork. Now I've put a 16 UV lens on, and it looks dark on my screen. I hope it's going to be a bit better when I actually put it on screen. I'll know by now, but anyway, let's get close to the brickwork. So Claire, what you'll see on this video, stick around to the end, everybody, definitely, because I'll get another closer look at the brickwork as well, but we'll go in here. We're going closer here, as close as we can. And have a good look for you. I'll zoom in now too. So we see the brickwork. It's mainly in the middle there. Let's have a little zoom for you, Claire, to have a look. There, we can see it happening on those columns there. I'm at 44 meters, so let's come down a bit. Just watch the trees the way. Okay, so you can see it. See it coming up there. Definitely making a good start on it, Claire. But what I will say, I'll just move on. So whilst we're looking, getting a close look at that that brickwork there. We'll move on to Twisted Metal, who says that roof has more angles than the UK combined. Really? Anyway, it's the next part I'm more interested in. Good job, Nick. Thanks, Twisted. Would be good if we could get a cheeky look under the stand to see what is going on underneath the roof. Okay, so Claire and Twisted, the reason I've put them together, just zoom out. The reason I've put them together is to say stick around to the end of this video, because I've been lucky enough for somebody to actually share with me. The person will obviously remain anonymous, but I've been lucky enough for somebody to actually share with me some footage from inside and them having a walk around. So stick around for that. I'll put it on at the end. Okay, so Twisted, stick around for that. Looks like you're a Fulham fan as well, Twisted, so thanks for watching. But yeah, stick around for that, guys. Right, let's move on. We've got Steve, who says, I'm not sure what was done today, but I think they've started installing the purlins in the gaps in the front spans, and some of the sheeting bundles on the roof appear to be translucent. Let's have a look. We'll go right up and have a little look. They've definitely done more of the roof, haven't they? Cladding for the translucent cladding for the front spans. If all the material is on site, cladding the front spans should be a relatively quick and simple operation. As for the main roof, there's still some precast terracing to be installed before the rest of the cladding can go on. We should see some real progress on that between now and the end of the month. Yeah, so we can even see the purlins there. So first up, I'll say thanks for that, Steve. Thanks very much. But you can see like more of the purlins there, and the cladding as well. It's definitely more cladding. I'm having a good zoom in there. I don't really want to fly around because there's a bit of wind today, guys. So I'll circle now. Let's circle round this way, eh? I noticed a bit more of the purlins as well. Sorry, I'm stopping there because I just want to check where my drone is, because obviously we've got the crane, and I'll zoom out just while I do this shot to make sure I'm far away from that crane, which I am, as you can see. But yes, we can see definitely more cladding, and the purlins. It looks like there's only like one section of each end for them to do now as well. It's looking good though, isn't it, guys? Looking really good. Let's get right round there while we're having a look at it all. I think I'll stay right about here. What do you reckon? Right over the centre. Tell you what, so we can have a good look there. Okay, right. Thank you very much for that, Chris. Okay, so moving on. I have, who do I have? Sorry, Steve. That was. I said thanks, Chris. That was Steve. Sorry, thanks for that, Steve. Okay. Moving on, we've got Kevin Purcell, who says, it's looking great, Nick. I disagree with other broadcasters who are saying that all of the big lifts are now done because there is terracing to go in. And on the Kenny Dalglish end, it still looks as if the crane will be needed to get more steels up there. Keep it up, mate. You're second on with your updates. Right, thanks very much, Kevin. So, Kevin, I think what we were saying, what we meant by the big lifts was actually the just the sections that were constructed on the floor, like the big steel sections. So these corner sections, like this one here, and over this end, the Anfield Road end, it's Kenny Dalglish end, sorry, were the last like pieces that were built on the floor. Totally agree with you. There's more terracing. I think looks like they've done quite a bit, haven't they? And there's more steel obviously to be lifted, because they've also got to replace the orange steel, the temporary orange steel that is adjustable. Remember, with the permanent steel. So there is all that lifting to be done. Oh, they're working there on the roof, aren't they? Doing something to do with the purlins there. We'll just watch them for a minute. But yeah, Kevin, you're right. There's definitely more things to be lifted up there. But I think what we were saying is that the bits that the big sections that they've built on the floor, that was the last of them being done. So I do think that crawler crane might be going soon. I'm not 100%, but I think it will be. So Gareth Parry, moving on, sorry. Gareth Parry said, did you notice more terracing had gone in at each end? All that is left now is the last section at each end. So let's have a look at that, Gareth. Let's zoom out a bit and have a look. So we'll just go over the Skinny Dogley stand, and yeah, you'll see. So where Gareth has said there, it's just, I did notice well, by the way, Gareth. So it's just that to come up to the end there, isn't it? It's like halfway off. So they've just got to come up to the end on that one. And let's go across. And this is the same. No, I think, are they up on that one? Was there one more? Since going, it's difficult to tell when I'm looking through the screen with all the steel in different places. Let's have a look right down. See, there's still some gaps, and yeah, actually there is just one section, I think, to go up at that very end. But they're very close now, aren't they? Very close with it. Alright, so yeah, good spot, Gareth. They're definitely getting close with it all now. Let's move on. Sorry, I keep having to go on my phone and flick through because I've got them saved to my photo, my camera, all these, so I keep having to flick through. Anyway, sorry, moving on. Stephen Jones has said, once again, brilliant video, thanks Stephen. On another video, someone mentioned that there is some land for sale on the other side of the stadium, Anfield Square. Could be wrong. No, you're right. It's in the background. If I nip round, it is that piece there. No, it's, wait there. Sorry, it's one of these. Yeah, I think it's that piece there. That piece there. Yeah, it's there. Okay, sorry. Someone has suggested, I think it was Casey Imageworks' video, by the way, guys. He done a little section on this because somebody had asked him. So he said someone has suggested that it could be used for housing, whereas the people behind the Zucchini stand could be rehoused, and then that could be extended. What are your thoughts on that, if it was possible? So I don't, when we're saying rehousing, I don't, so right, what we've got to remember, okay, is it possible? Let me look at that first. Is it possible? So there's the row of houses, and then turn around. I'm getting a bit of, sorry, losing the signal a bit. Turn around again to this bit. Would that be big enough? It probably looks big enough, doesn't it? But we're talking about people's houses, aren't we, Stephen? So when we're saying rehoused, it's not a case of just saying to them, right, come on, out you go, you're moving from there to there. It's people's houses. People might not want to move. So I've always said, and I'm not going to change my thoughts on it. So I'm going to bring the drone back around because I am getting a little bit of signal failure with it being up there. Not sure quite why, but there you go. So yeah, as I was saying, people might not want to move, and I've always said, and I maintain this, that Liverpool will find a way. But is this an option over there, moving them from behind the Zucchini to that piece of land over there? I don't know, possibly. It's worth people talking about, maybe, but we've got to like bear in mind that we are talking about like people's homes and that. So I just think Liverpool will find a way. What way that is, I don't know. I think they will. But I also want to, like I say, be respectful to the fact that people might not want to move, and it is their homes after all. We can't just make decisions there. They need to go get out and move over there, can we? It's possible though, Stephen. Who knows? Right, we got Jason Elliott. Moving on, Jason Elliott, who said, looks like concrete terracing still needs to be done at either end of the SKD and main stand end. Yeah, we've just had a little look, haven't we? Can you have a look at the brickwork to see where it's up to? brilliant video again. Look forward to them. Yeah, so sorry, Jay. I've left that one in. I'll go through picking these out, guys, and I've left that one in. We've already had a look at the brickwork, Jason, there. But yeah, gonna get a bit of a closer look from inside shortly. So stick around, and I'll be putting a video up that I was very lucky for somebody to send me. We'll put that up, and we've just had a look at the terracing as well. And just looking down right there, yeah, you can see they have got another section to come up there at this end, and it's the same the other end. So yeah, thanks very much for that, Jason. Appreciate that. Let's move on. We've got Alan Metcalf, who says, "Hi Nick, fab footage as usual." Thanks, Alan. Looking good now with both ends up now. Yeah, it is. Do you think the gaps at each end will be left till the end to fill in, so as to be points to access crane lifting for the crane lifting of the old stand? Yeah, I do. I really do think that they'll leave these. Just not sure how it is. I'm not sure. I think they'll put the terracing in, but yeah, I don't think they'll cover the entire roof and all that until they've, until they're certain they've finished. Everything's completely lifted in, because they need the access. About the old roof, I'm not sure if they'll wait till then, because I don't think the old roof's going to have much impact on this roof and what's left to do, because they're taking the old roof off onto the pitch, aren't they? And as we learned not too long ago, they'd already, apparently they've tested that on the training ground, and that somebody told me in my last video, or the one before that, something I didn't know. Would love to have got down to the training pitches to get a shot of that if I'd have known, but I didn't. But yeah, so I don't think that it'll be like the very end, because I don't think finishing this roof does have anything to do with the taking off of the old roof, Alan. Personally, I don't know 100%. Obviously, it's just it's my opinion. I open it up for everybody else to comment, because there's loads of people watch this who've got really good info on it. So if anybody knows that, please let us know. Let Alan know. Cheers, Alan. Let's move on. We've got Doolin 12,000, who says, "It clearly shows that last corner piece is not attached correctly. When they attach the horizontal bars to fill in the gap, it will not be even. Very poor work." You can see there's 6 replies on that. Doolin got quite a few replies on this from people. So I think Doolin was referring to this attached piece. I'm going to zoom in from here. I'll go a little bit closer, but like I say, it's a little bit of wind in that up there. But there, so I think he was saying like that attached piece there. See, guys, they're doing putting cladding onto those front spans there. See, good to see, isn't it? So yeah, I don't think I've took some photos of inside, and I'll share them shortly. But Doolin, I think a main point is, mate, it's not finished. It's not complete. I'm not sure if that's how it is going to stay or not, but look, it can't be poor work. They're not going to like just throw something up if it doesn't fit. It does fit, and I'm sure it's absolutely fine. I'm not a construction expert, but I'm sure it's fine, Doolin. I think you have spotted that it doesn't seem to look exact and precise, but I think that's obviously the plan, that they put it up there, secure it, whether it's temporarily secured or what, till it's finished, I don't know. And they've got other bits to, because they've got to put the purlins in between and that, so whether they're not 100% like fixing it in tight until they've done that or what, I'm not sure, but or whether that is exactly how it's meant to look, I don't know, but I'm sure there's no problem and it's not poor work. That's a good shot of seeing them working, isn't it? But yeah, guys, so what I'm going to do, that was the last one, and we're already on 17 minutes as well. That was the last question or comment for today. What I'm going to do now is throw you over to the video and footage that I was supplied by somebody who works on site from inside. So we'll have a good look around inside now, as well as my photographs and video that I took from inside the main stand last night, looking over onto the Anfield Road end. Okay, let's have a little look at that right now. Okay guys, so there you go. That was my midweek video of the Anfield Road Stand expansion with a few extras in there too. So answering your questions and comments, but sharing with you bits so first of all, the videos and photographs I'd taken from last night when I was lucky enough for somebody to give me 2 tickets for in the upper main stand, which was right by the Anfield Road, and allowed me to get some really good shots from inside. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed them. And then a little walk round from somebody working on site who'd sent me that, an anonymous person. I would never, anybody, I get quite a lot of people dropping me little notes, bits of info, some photos and all that, and just so you know, for everybody who does that, I'll never ever share where it's from, and there are a few, so yeah, thanks to all them too. What else? So yeah, all the comments and that. So somebody's saying that last piece they put up doesn't look right and it's bad work. Yeah, I definitely don't think that's the case. This is a great construction company, and we seen the week before that they had problems putting the other piece up, and I don't, the amount of work and that went in to get that right, they're not then going to at any stage just go, right, let's just throw this piece up and it doesn't matter if it fits or not, or if it looks right or if it fits right. it's all going to be right and precise, but it's a good spot still, and that's the sort of comments we want, so we can then have a look at it. So I think it was Doolin. So Doolin, sorry, don't take any offence that I'm saying it was a stupid comment or anything. It's not. It's good that that's what we want. We want people to look at it and make the comments so we can then have a look. So yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate all the questions and comments too. Appreciate all your support. Appreciate all of you watching, all of you subscribing and sharing. Absolutely amazing. Guys, I will be here again at the weekend to do my full circular of it, having a good look, and we'll see if there's any more cladding gone on those front spans and that, because they were doing that then. So see if there's any more up there. It's definitely I think it's kind of full steam ahead now, isn't it? So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. A few things to mention. This week I've got my next weekly football show coming out. It'll be released on Friday evening around tea time. I've got a Newcastle fan on. I did ask my last one. I want to speak to a Newcastle fan just about what how they feel about the change in fortune and that at Newcastle. So yeah, really lucky enough that I've got somebody coming in, Dan, the Newcastle fan, coming in to have a chat. So have a look at that. We'll be discussing a few other things as well. So yeah, please catch that if you can. Other than that, guys, yeah, like I say, I'll be back over here the weekend. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll leave it here. If you would like to buy me a beer, you can do so here. No pressure or anything whatsoever. And for any branded clothing just like this, it's there. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Take care. Bye now.